You know, a lot of people have been disappointed with the dusk form Lycanroc, since it just looks like an orange midday Lycanroc, with midnight Lycanroc's hair. But look on the bright side. At least, they didn't do this. Before the release of Pokémon Sun and Moon, I made a list of potential moves, abilities and items for the games that would be for the most part completely pointless if they were added. Unfortunately, none of them got into the game, but since I enjoyed making it so much, and even lots of viewers decided to join in with their entries, which some of them were so good, I decided to add some of them to the list. I of course plan to make another 50 pointless things for whatever the next main series Pokemon game was called. It would have been great if this was a 50 pointless things for, let's say, Ultra Pokemon 2 Turbo, but Ultra Sun and Moon works as well. So let's start. The 50 pointless moves, abilities and items that will most likely not happen but would be hilarious to see are: Weather Checker. This item checks the weather outside, but it only works outside. Tiring Boost. This move raises all the user's stats by 6 stages, at the cost of all the PP of all the user's moves. Suicidal. The user will receive recoil damage from every move they use, including status moves. Float. Makes the user immune to ground type attacks. The user must also be a flying type with the ability Levitate while holding an air balloon. Talented. A Pokemon with this ability may have 2 ability slots instead of 1. However, Talented takes up 1 of those slots. Slow Claw. A hold item that occasionally lets the user move last. Lucky Shot. This move will one-hit KO the opponent if they are an unknown at level 67 with the timid nature with 11 EVs and IVs in every stat. On the 5th turn the unknown used the move Hidden Power. If not, then this move will fail. Splash Master. If a Pokemon with this ability uses the move Splash, they will deal 1 point of damage. Small Repel. Prevents wild Pokemon with a lower level than the first member of the party from appearing for 1 step. Hyper Blast. A powerful move that only works after the user has used the move Harden 6 consecutive times. Shy. If a Pokemon with this ability uses the move Fly, Dig, Dive or Teleport, they will never come back. Gen 1 A Belt. Deals double damage to non-Generation 1 Pokemon. This item can only be held by a Generation 1 Pokemon, and only works if the player's team contains only Generation 1 Pokemon who only know Generation 1 moves. Rage Quit. The user violently lashes out at the opposing Pokemon. The power of this move is determined by how hard the player throws their 3DS system at the wall. Lucky-ish. All the user's moves have an 100% chance to flinch, however the user will also always move last. Non-Shiny Charm. A non-shiny charm is said to have an increased chance of finding non-shiny Pokemon. Pure Evil. If the opposing Pokemon is shiny, this move acts as a one-hit KO.
No.
This move will fail if the opponent isn't shiny or used in a trainer battle. Age Restricted. If the player thinks that the opponent is under the age of 16, their 3DS system will shut off immediately. Dr. Pepper. A special fizzy drink that restores 50 HP of 1 Pokemon. However, the Pokemon will then have a decreased chance of breeding. Cuffer V. The user builds a wall around the opponent. This move will always be not very effective. Red Deer. Loyalty Card. For every 100 potions you purchase, you will receive 10% off the next potion. Trash Talk. Instead of attacking the opponent, the user displays a message instead.
You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
Rest in Peace. After using the move Rest, the user will wake up straight away after fully restoring its HP, and then the user instantly faints. Hack Checker. An item that checks if a Pokemon is hacked. If the Pokemon is hacked, the 3DS system will call the police. Real Swipe. An attack that will only hit a Pokemon with 1 HP. Defeated. When the user's HP falls below half, the user faints. iPhone 7. Allows the user to call others. However, the user will not be able to hear the people that they call due to no headphone jack. Limited Fly. Allows the Pokemon to fly the player to any location within 1 space of the player's current location. Actual Double Slap. Whenever the user uses the move Double Slap, the move will always hit only twice. Enhancer. Increases the power of the move Struggle by 10%. Bribe. The user pays the opponent to hit themselves. The rates are around 1,000 Pokédollars per health point. 1 out of 18. The user will be immune to 1 random type each turn, but will faint if hit by any of the other types. Hollow Potion. A special potion that fully restores the HP of Stedinja. This item fails if used on any other Pokemon. Time Travel. A Pokemon that uses this move sends the player back in time to the beginning of the game, where they'll have to start their journey all over again. Brown Help. Whenever a wild Pokemon with this ability calls for help in an SOS battle, they will always call for a Bidoof. Fidget Spinner. When used indoors, Professor Oak will tell the player there's no time for that. When used outdoors, Professor Oak will still tell the player there's no time for that. Salt. This move can only be used when the opponent is winning. The user will threaten to fuck the opposing Pokemon's mum. Dragon Master. An ability that makes all dragon type attacks 100% accurate against fairy type Pokemon. Ballot. The user must use this item when deciding to exit a building by either voting to leave or remain. Spirit Bomb. An extremely powerful move that will one-hit KO the opponent. This move also takes 25 turns to charge. Dunce Cap. A hat that the player wears if they have some sort of emoji in their name. Once they wear the hat, they cannot remove it. Type Changer. Allows the user to change their type in the middle of the battle, but only to a type that is weak to the attack that the opposing Pokemon is about to use. The Ultimate Truth. A Pokemon with this ability will have the power to believe it's not butter. Color Swap. A non-damaging move that changes the color of the target until the end of the battle.
I am a great magician. Your clothes are red! Wow! Please, do it again!
Super Rare Candy. A special type of candy that raises the user's level by 2. This item has no effect on Pokemon that are level 98 or lower. B-Move. An extremely powerful attack, where the animation for the move is the entire B-movie. The animation for this move will still play, even if attack animations have been turned off.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are
Tough. The user takes half damage from moves with base power 10 or lower. It's just a prank ball. A Pokeball that looks exactly like a Master Ball, but will always fail. Dedication. The user will always move first, but their moveset must contain the moves Splash, Harden, Growl, and Present. And finally, One Punch. The user punches the opponent with a powerful blow and instantly faints them, but then becomes bored and retires the battle. And those are 50 pointless moves, abilities and items for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I say pointless, however considering what happened last time, there'll be someone to point out why some of these things listed aren't pointless and they would be useful in the game, even though there's a clear difference between the words useless and pointless, so while an enhancer might not be useless, it would still be completely pointless if added. But anyway, I still hope you enjoyed. And like last time, if you leave any of your own suggestions, who knows, I might show some of them off if I ever do another one of these for a future main series game. Please leave a like if you did in fact enjoy, subscribe for more Pokemon videos in the future, and until next time, thanks so much for watching.